Start your engines. This is going to be a wild ride through the evolution of Mario Kart. From its humble 16-bit beginnings in 1992 to taking over the world, one blue shell at a time. Let's see how this iconic series has raced into the hearts of millions. This is the evolution of Mario Kart. It is hard to believe, but before 1992, the world had no Mario Kart, no dodging banana peels, no Rainbow Road rage, and no friendships ruined over blue shells. While racing games like Pole Position existed, they lacked Nintendo's magic. Then came F-Zero on the SNES, where it advanced Mode 7 graphics, offering a revolutionary pseudo-3D experience. But it was missing a key feature: multiplayer. The SNES could not handle F-Zero's two-player mode due to the console's tiny brain. Nintendo's solution? Replace the high-speed futuristic cars with simple, adorable go-karts. Interestingly, even though Shigeru Miyamoto was behind the wheel of this new project, it was not originally part of the Mario universe. The developers just threw Mario in a kart as a test. But this sparked a brilliant idea. Super Mario Kart truly revolutionized racing games in 1992 with its creative Mario-themed tracks, imaginative power-ups, and a lineup of Mushroom Kingdom All-Stars. Players could team up in pairs like Mario and Luigi, or Yoshi and Peach, ensuring that friendships were thoroughly tested and destroyed in split-screen chaos. While AI opponents had unlimited items, like Donkey Kong Jr. tossing endless bananas, players had to grab power-ups from question mark tiles and collect coins to boost their speed. Advanced techniques, such as hopping and power sliding, added a layer of skill. But Super Mario Kart wasn't just about crossing the finish line. It introduced modes that are now series staples. But the crown jewel? Grand Prix mode, where the ultimate challenge awaited on Rainbow Road. A track so challenging and iconic, it is basically the final boss of Mario Kart. Celebrated for its innovative multiplayer, colorful graphics, tight controls, and addictive gameplay, Super Mario Kart sold 8.8 million copies worldwide, becoming the fourth best-selling SNES game. Even more impressive, it earned the highest Metacritic score in the entire series. Its success inspired many imitators, including Sonic Drift, but none could quite capture the magic of Nintendo's original kart racer. Fun fact, in the original Japanese version of Mario Kart, winners like Peach and Bowser celebrated by popping champagne and getting visibly tipsy. For the American and European versions, Nintendo decided this was too intense. Apparently, teaching kids to throw shells and wipe out opponents at 100 miles per hour was fine, but a little post-race celebration with a drink, that was a step too far.
Welcome to Mario Kart!
Mario took a huge leap forward in 1996 with Mario Kart 64, introducing true 3D tracks and 4-player multiplayer. The game switched Koopa Troopa for Wario and upgraded Donkey Kong Jr. to Donkey Kong, organizing characters into weight classes that impacted speed and handling. Tracks like Luigi Raceway featured character themes and were enhanced with 3D landscapes, like hills and bridges. The game refined drifting techniques, allowing for extra speed boosts, while Rubber Band AI kept races competitive by speeding up CPU opponents if they fell too far behind. Cheaters. Grand Prix mode offered 16 tracks across 4 cups.
Mario Grand Prix!
And winning all gold in 150cc unlocked Extra mode, now called Mirror mode, which flips tracks horizontally. Think you're winning in Mario Kart 64? Think again. The infamous blue shell can turn your victory lap into a nightmare. Mario Kart 64 raced to massive success, selling 9.9 million copies and becoming the second best-selling Nintendo 64 game, just behind Super Mario 64. Ironically, its Metacritic score dipped to 83, partly due to the notorious blue shell. In the late 90s and early 2000s, the kart racing genre exploded with new entries from Looney Tunes to Star Wars, attempting to replicate Mario Kart's magic. While many fell short, Nintendo's Diddy Kong Racing emerged as a solid competitor, and by 1999, PlayStation's Crash Team Racing posed a serious challenge to Mario Kart's dominance. Fun fact, Mario Kart 64's original name was Super Mario Kart R. They had to change it when they found out Sega was launching Sonic R for the Sega Saturn in 1997. Although it stole the name, it would once again fall short of Mario Kart in terms of sales and ratings. Then Mario zoomed onto the Game Boy Advance in Mario Kart Super Circuit. This pocket rocket of a game brought back all the old tracks and introduced 20 new ones, including fan favorites like Ribbon Road. It delivered smooth, fast-paced fun, sold 5.9 million copies, but far more impressive was the 93 score on Metacritic. When the PlayStation 2 and GameCube hit the scene, Crash Nitro Kart and Mario Kart Double Dash launched just days apart. While Crash seemed to stumble over his own Wumpa fruit, Mario zoomed past like he stole a turbo boost. Double Dash might be the wildest Mario Kart ever. It threw two players into one cart. One's behind the wheel, the other's tossing bananas and shells. Not only could you choose your own cart with its own stats, but you could swap roles whenever you felt like it, or grab a friend to join the madness in the same ride. Total chaos, right? The roster was massive for its time, 20 racers, including new faces like Waluigi, Daisy, and Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, who somehow were driving karts before they could walk. Behind the madness, Chief Director Kiyoshi Mizuki had a major task: make Mario Kart fun for everyone. His big idea? Narrow the gap between pros and first-timers. This approach helped turn Mario Kart into a universally beloved game. Though some found it too easy, Double Dash became a cult classic, selling around 7 million copies, only getting smoked by Super Smash Bros. Melee for the best-selling GameCube game ever. Fun fact, with the GameCube's LAN adapter, up to 16 players could race together. Although finding 15 friends ready to play was a challenge, the option for Maximum Mario Kart Mayhem was a fantastic addition.
Here we go!
Also in 2005, Mario Kart DS revolutionized the series with online multiplayer, letting 4 players race via Nintendo Wi-Fi. Racing strangers was a blast, until Snakers showed up, drift boosting non-stop like they were auditioning for Tokyo Drift. Thankfully, there was also a single-player mission mode with boss battles against Mario foes. Mario, Luigi, and Bowser were back, joined by fan favorite Dry Bones and Rob the Robot? Wait, who? Nintendo dug up an NES relic no one asked for and made him a top racer? With a mix of old and new tracks, Mario Kart DS dominated, with a 91 Metacritic score and 23.6 million sales. It's the third best-selling DS game, giving us all blue shell PTSD. And somehow, the next title made it even worse. Mario Kart Wii from 2008 ensured a blue shell wrecked your race by cranking up the online chaos significantly with 12 racers per race. Motion controls allowed players to steer by tilting the controller, with the introduction of the Wii wheel accessory enhancing the driving experience. Bikes shook things up with wheelies for speed and sharper drifting, leaving karts in the dust. The Wii version rocked 24 characters, the most at the time, but everyone knew Funky Kong on the Flame Runner was king. Rosalina debuted, Baby Daisy showed up for no reason, and your Mii could hit the track. New tracks made their debut, but Rainbow Road? That was a nightmare with motion controls, earning it the nickname, "How quickly can you rage quit this track?" While many fans loved Mario Kart Wii, critics were less enthusiastic, awarding it an 82 on Metacritic, the lowest score in the series, apart from the mobile game Mario Kart Tour, which scored a dismal 59. Despite the Wii's underwhelming graphics, unbalanced items, and rubber band AI that made winning seem more about luck than skill, Mario Kart Wii was a commercial triumph. It sold over 37.4 million copies, securing its place as the second best-selling game on the Wii, right after Wii Sports. Fun fact, hackers wreaked havoc on Mario Kart Wii's servers long before they were officially closed in 2014, spamming endless blue shells and breaking speed limits. Thankfully, fans kept the spirit alive by creating custom servers that remain active today, with a competitive scene. Back in 2011, Mario Kart 7 zoomed into the sky and splashed underwater. It didn't flip the racing world upside down, but it brought some wild tricks. At first, only 8 people worked on it because Nintendogs and cats was a priority. Then, with games like The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword in development, producer Hideki Kano called in Retro Studios to save the day. Gliders let you soar off ramps, and karts drove underwater with propellers. Kart customization was kicked up a notch, with different bodies, tires, and gliders to race your way. And bikes? Gone. It had 17 playable characters like Metal Mario and Honey Queen, though some fans were mad Waluigi wasn't included. Many new tracks were introduced, alongside old ones like Waluigi Pinball, making his absence even more head-scratching. GameSpot called it an evolution, not a revolution, but a great racer nonetheless. While IGN said it's one of the best Mario Kart games yet. It scored an 85 on Metacritic, sold just shy of 19 million copies, and became the best-selling 3DS game of all time. Fun fact, a glitch on Maka Woohoo let players crash intentionally and get reset, skipping the second half of the circuit to glitch their way to victory.
Mario Kart 8!
Mario Kart 8 proved the series could still improve. This 2014 Wii U masterpiece kept everything fans loved: drifting, crazy items, and ridiculous shortcuts, while adding mind-blowing anti-gravity racing and gorgeous HD visuals. Bikes returned in style, and new items like the Super Horn finally gave players a counter to the hated blue shell. The character roster might have gone overboard with all 7 Koopalings, Pink Gold Peach, and Baby Rosalina, but more choices never hurt. The DLC took things even further, bringing in guest characters like Link from Zelda and Isabelle from Animal Crossing.
But now, 200cc is here.
It also introduced 200cc mode, where the speed was so insane, you actually had to learn how to brake. In an unexpected twist, Mercedes-Benz teamed up with Nintendo to add 3 premium karts to the game. They even created real commercials featuring Mario and friends. The game's only real flaw? Being stuck on the Wii U. Even so, it sold 8.5 million copies, making it the console's best seller. And, if anything, it saved the Wii U from total disaster. Almost. Fun fact, Luigi entered his villain arc in Mario Kart 8 with the coldest death stare after passing opponents who got hit by shells. Maybe this was his revenge for the disastrous Year of Luigi, where his 30th anniversary resulted in a record $456 million loss for Nintendo. Ouch! The stare was totally unintentional by the developers, but it became one of gaming's greatest memes. Consider this your final warning. Respect the L or get the shell.
Mario Kart 8!
When the Nintendo Switch launched in 2017, Mario Kart 8 got a shiny new upgrade, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It included all the original DLC and finally fixed battle mode with classic arenas like the good old days. Double item slots from Double Dash made a comeback, and faster mini-turbos amped up the drifting. For newcomers, or anyone tired of flying off Rainbow Road, smart steering and auto-accelerate were added to help. Grand Prix roared at full speed with 200cc, and battle mode came packed with multiple game types. The roster grew to 42 characters, including Bowser Jr., King Boo, and the Inklings from Splatoon. With 48 tracks, Deluxe already had insane replay value, and then came the Booster Course Pass, which doubled that to a wild 96 tracks and added classic characters like Birdo and Diddy Kong. Online play was enhanced, offering smoother multiplayer that helped fuel its skyrocketing popularity. However, the game wasn't without controversy. Many questioned the full price tag, since it felt more like an upgraded port than a brand new title. Still, critics loved it, boosting its Metacritic from an 88 to a sweet 92. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold over 70 million copies. Not only is it the best-selling Mario Kart ever, it's also the best-selling Mario game and the top-selling Switch title of all time. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit launched in 2020, bringing a real RC car with a camera to race around your house. Mixed reality adds virtual items, enemies, and effects to your circuit. Hitting a banana stops your cart, while boosts speed up your real car. Priced at $100, it scored 75 and sold 1.7 million copies. It didn't match other Mario Kart games, but cats absolutely loved it. Fun fact, ever stumbled upon Flash Gets his racist Mario on YouTube?
It must be a Mario. He takes racing too seriously.
He takes everything too seriously.
With over 160 million views, it's easily one of the darkest and most controversial cartoons to ever race across YouTube. The Nintendo Switch 2 is coming in June 2025, and with it comes Mario Kart World. This is not just another lap around the track, it is the most ambitious Mario Kart yet, bringing some exciting new twists to the series. For the first time ever, Mario Kart is going open world. Think Forza Horizon, but with Koopa shells and banana peels. You will race across huge connected areas like grassy plains, cities, volcanoes, and even oceans, all without any loading screens. You can explore the world in free roam, find secrets, meet friends online or locally, and even visit Yoshi's restaurants to unlock special outfits. Classic tournament races are back, now with up to 24 racers at once, the most in Mario Kart history. Over 20 new characters have been spotted in the trailer, like Spike, Snowman, Dolphin, and even the Moo Moo Meadows cow. With returning characters included, Mario Kart World will have over 40 playable drivers in total. A new Knockout Tour mode adds a Battle Royale twist. Fall behind and you are eliminated. If you hold the drift button while driving straight, you can now jump into the air to dodge obstacles and items. You can even rail grind or ride up walls, building on the anti-gravity mechanic from Mario Kart 8. In free roam or single-player races, if you mess up, you can rewind time and try again. But be careful, the other drivers will keep racing, so it might still cost you a few spots. The game also brings dynamic weather and a full day-night cycle, meaning races can shift from sunny to stormy, or from day to night as you play. It is not just for looks. Weather and lighting will affect how well you can see and how your kart handles, making every race feel different. With the Switch 2's built-in microphone for live voice chat and online races with up to 24 players, Mario Kart World is set to be a game changer. Whether you are a longtime fan or brand new to the series, there's never been a better time to jump into the driver's seat. Fun fact, when Nintendo revealed Mario Kart World in the Switch 2, fans were very excited, until they saw the price. The Nintendo Switch 2 is launching at $450, compared to $300 for the original Switch, and Mario Kart World is priced at a whopping $80, even higher than most big PS5 and Xbox games. This caused a lot of backlash among fans, who are not happy with the price jump. It's wild how huge Mario Kart has become. It's the top-selling racing franchise with over 190 million copies sold, leaving games like Forza, Gran Turismo, and Need for Speed in the dust. Mario isn't just winning races, he's dominating the whole competition. No blue shell can stop him now.